less than a 2-hour audiobook.
Oh, yeah. It was a really short audiobook. I'm going to tell you, I didn't like the audiobook narrators.
Mm-mm.
I physically read some of it because I think I got it for free somehow.
I like this. We're live, by the way.
Oh, you did? Okay, you got to notice. I was like, I'm trying to check for it. We'll be fine.
Yes, we are. We're live.
Awesome. Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the last live stream of 2023. I don't have a physical copy of this book, and I didn't think to put my Kindle up. So we are here today discussing Resting Scrooge Face by Meghan Quinn. I was about to say by Julianne Lindsay. I was so used to that.
I wish.
Hey, Shannon. Thanks for confirming. I think we're eventually going to get Charles and possibly Nicole in here, but it's hard to say. So I don't know if we should like try to delay a little bit. I haven't been on the social media, so I'm not sure if Charles is like, hey, that was.
I talked to Charles yesterday, so.
Did he plan on being here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I got nothing saying that he won't be, so. You do see a holiday sweater. I'm going to tell you guys, I usually
it's cute.
Struggle to find like the holiday spirit. Just I work at home, so I'm not going out anywhere. I don't see Christmas lights. It's cold outside, and because I'm from Arizona, it's anything below 70 is too cold.
It's 29 here.
I don't know how you're surviving. So I just stay inside a lot. But I have all of these holiday clothes that I never wear. So it was chilly today, and I'm like, I'm going to wear something cute. So thank you for seeing and recognizing it. Hey, Liz. All right. Liz. I'm getting real far behind on everybody.
Like literally all just popped up.
And then everyone's saying hi to everyone. I love it. I love it. I got to tell you that this is probably some of my favorite stuff about our group is everyone saying hi to everybody. Hey, cool gamer. All right, holiday t-shirt. Liz, to this one, your holiday t-shirts, I almost wore PJs because usually the last live of the year we do PJs, so this is the closest I could get. I was like,
I was gonna ask you, should we do PJs for the BookTube awards or the book?
Oh, we'll have to look. We can. I don't really have
PJs, comfortable. I'm fine. I just got a holiday t-shirt. My Greg's parents got me a Stitch t-shirt where he's holding a candy cane like
he's gonna kill someone with it.
Yeah.
Oh, guitar. That's a lot nicer. I went the exact opposite direction. Dang.
Speaking of, it's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Greg.
Happy birthday, Greg. He shares a birthday with Taylor Swift. We knew that was going to happen.
Taylor Swift and Dick Van Dyke. So.
Oh.
It's Dick Van Dyke's 98th birthday today.
Dang.
I know.
He's still kicking.
And he's still kicking and dancing and all that stuff at 98.
I love it. I mean, we could do PJs and crowns. I mean, I'm not opposed to it.
I still have a ring here.
I'll still wear the only PJs that I really have that are considered PJs. Everything else is just an oversized shirt and shorts.
That's me too. I do the oversized shirt and the shorts.
I think my friend actually got me an Aristocat onesie though, so maybe I'll have to see if that fits. That might be too hot though, and especially sitting here for 3 hours.
Oh, geez. Are we doing that during the day, or are we doing that at night?
We're doing that on a Wednesday night.
Okay.
So speaking of, we'll put it back up later, but this will be our first live stream of 2024. It's our 2023 Bookish Academy Awards.
It's so weird to say we're going to go into 2024.
It is. Honestly, when someone was like, Merry Christmas on the phone in October, I was just like, get out of here. And now when someone says it, I'm just like, get out of here. It's not.
Love Christmas, but that's too early.
Yeah. So early. Yeah, we'll come back to that eventually, but just sneak preview for everybody. Yes, we got Shannon behind it. Everyone's encouraged to wear their PJs and crowns at homes too. If you don't own a crown,
and I probably will be drinking, so I might be goofy.
Hey, it's fine. It's fine. All right, so I'm not going to delay too long. I managed to fill 5 minutes.
I just sent Charles another message just in case.
Oh, just in case. Okay, so we can talk a little bit longer. So yeah, we're going to be off for a month. What are everyone's plans?
My brother will be
here. Anyone reading anything exciting? Oh, what are you saying, Alicia?
My,
Sorry.
my brother will be here for 10 days, so I don't know what exactly we'll be doing.
I have family coming in January, but
January.
most everything else, I know, how crazy is that to think about? But yeah, my goal, I'm hoping to have it completed by this weekend, is to finish the 3 books that I've been in the middle of. One that I started back in June, and just doing a book club just kind of kept shoving it aside and being like, I don't need to do this. It's fine, but I really do need to get a part of it. And then the other 2 are really short books, and one's an arc, actually. And I'm so close to finishing like all 3 of them. So I just need to knock it out of the park.
Which book have you been pushing back since June?
Crooked Hearts by someone.
Stephanie Garber?
No, that one's a curse. That one I do want to read. Let me pull it up. I got a special edition. It was one of the ones I had unwrapped at the beginning of the year, and I'm just like, we'll read this later. By Melissa Albert. Our Crooked Hearts.
Okay, I had the wrong author. Okay.
It's not bad. I don't know. I don't feel like it's up my alley. It's one of those.
I've had a book I'm currently reading since April, and I just finished it. Just because, like, life and book clubs and all that other stuff and content creation, and it's bleh.
I will start on the weekend. Ooh, Shannon, do you ever watch the British Baking Show? I know that this is slightly unrelated, but I love the British Baking Show. It's such a cute,
it's my
feel-good thing.
And they all love each other, and they all like hang out afterwards, which I love.
And that they're always so willing to help. Like, they finish something early, and they're like, do you need any help? Do you need any help? And the first time they did that, I'm like, oh my God, they're going to sabotage this? What a bunch of assholes. And then, no, they actually do help everybody. And I'm just like, we all need to be like the people in the British Bake Off.
It's fantastic.
It's always really weird to me, though, that when they're baking something, they like, or when they're testing something, they like take a bite and they're like staring at the person that cooked it. I'm just like, can you not? Because that really would freak me out. Oh, okay. I'm gonna answer this one, and then we'll go to Liz's. So I love the British. What? What's it called? And is it on Netflix? Because I need to watch it.
Can we try to find it? Because I love the guy who won the British Baking Show, because he's literally spoilers. He's a gym teacher who bakes on the side, and he fucking won, and he's so cute. Like, not like I think he's hot, but I just like, he was always smiling even when he did bad. Like, he was just cute.
10-year updates. So Napoleon. Oh my gosh, I feel like you've been working on that Napoleon book for a while. But if I remember correctly, you said it's like 900 pages. So it's a big one. I envy your reading. You read 9 short books. I'm
halfway through a big one myself. I'm halfway through Priory of the Orange Tree.
About 900-ish. I was right.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I am so weird in that I like to. Oh, Nicole is here. Nicole, are you in your PJs? Did you win? Or are you just comfortable?
Better, yeah.
That's okay.
It looks adorable.
Thanks.
But yeah, this year I'm really weird about like ending the year on a clean slate. So like I want to make sure I finish December 31st with no books on my TBR. So once I finish
no books currently reading
ones, it's got to be manga or something I can read real fast.
No books on your TBR, or no books that you're currently reading?
Oh, no books that I'm currently reading. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
No books that I'm currently reading. My TBR is endless.
There's a never-ending TBR. Who are we kidding?
The great.
Because I was like, on the TBR, ma'am, that list is never ending.
Yeah, no, it's forever long. So we need to look up the Great Canadian Baking Show. I'll have to find out and let you know.
Hi, Shannon. Yeah, hi, Pat.
900. Oh, everybody's in here. Yay, yay. I see blue. That's okay. You know what? You do you. Yeah. It's a little out of control. I'm really excited for next year when we do our tackling the TBRs and just really dedicating the year to finishing what we got. Rest of the year. Yeah, that's smart. And I'm congratulations to you, Shannon, because I'm pretty sure you had like 40 books on your TBR, and I think it was a goal of yours. I can't remember what date you were aiming for, but to have that like completely cleared out of everything that you had, and you made it. So that was really cool. So everyone, round of applause for Shannon, because that's really hard to do. Yeah, we haven't actually talked about the book yet, Nicole, other than saying we're here to talk about Resting Scrooge Face. So right on time.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, Hunter went like right to sleep, so it was great. I think he's going through like a growth spurt or something because he's been really tired. Like his naps have been like over 2 hours.
Oh,
yeah.
He might be getting more teeth too, just because he's always really drooly, but he's like extra drooly now. And I'm like, are you getting more teeth?
Teethers are
like, a little extra fussy at night. So we'll see.
Halloween. That's okay. I haven't read much at all this year. I'm going to be honest with you. I read 60 books. This one will hit my 60th book.
What do I got?
I'm at 97.
Okay, you guys make me feel terrible.
I'm at 97 for the year so far.
But I have actually, of the 60 books that I've
59.
read, 50. Okay, so we're right on. That makes me feel even better. Thank you, Nicole. But of the 60
it's really
books that
compared to last year that I read
365 that you did? Yeah.
No, that was the year before that, wasn't it? Or was it last year?
Let's find out.
But to finish my statement and sorry to keep going back to it. Nicole, I'm trying to say something. I think I actually said it last year, so no, we're good.
Say it.
Of the 60 books that I read this year, 51 of them have been books that I physically own. So I'm really excited and proud about it.
Yay! Congratulations.
Yay.
I'm working on tackling.
So last year I read 318. That's because, I was pregnant half the year. So that makes a lot of sense. And then the year before that, 375.
375.
So yeah.
I still don't understand that you did it. I'm struggling to get to 100. I'm at 97. My brain's like, I want
300 down to 60. That's
hey, you have a human to keep alive.
You have a little
person
awake
that doesn't let you sleep.
A little munchkin
consistently. So you're allowed, okay? Oh, look at nice. I know. That was my goal this year is to read more physically too. I found out I'm up to 340 days on my Kindle days in a row.
Nice.
So I'm trying to keep that strong as well.
I had a really good streak going.
Got to get it back again. Just pick one really long book and then read a chapter sometime during the day. At lunch.
Yeah, I had a really good streak going, and then I went into the hospital to give birth to my son, and then it was just
ruined it.
Hasn't been the same since.
Unbelievable. You know what you should do is you should get kids books on your Kindle so you can read to him every day, and then you're like double dutying. You're being a good mom and you're inflating your Kindle numbers.
I did. I was tracking. I made a Goodreads and a story graph for him, and I was tracking the books that I read to him at night. But then I got so far behind because I was like, "Oh, I'll input it. I'll input it tomorrow. Oh, I'll input it tomorrow. Oh, I'll input it tomorrow." And it just happened for like months on end. And I'm like, I have so many books to import, and now I don't want to.
That's why I try to keep up with it. Like within 24 hours of finishing a book, I attempt to get a review in if I'm able to, or at least to rate it.
Yeah.
I've been good about at least rating it. I've been less good about reviewing it.
I love when you're like, review to come, and I'm like, that's a lie.
Hey, when I do that, usually I can get it up within a week. The last two books I haven't done.
And if it's a book for this, just plug in the link to the discussion.
That's what I do.
Here you go, here's my review.
I want to still say a few words about
and
what
then I'm
I
like,
liked.
spoilers.
Girl, why? You say all the words during the live stream discussion. Just plug the link.
I usually say a sentence and then I'm like, for more cohesive thoughts, check the link down below.
I do a little bit of all
Watch
of it.
the live stream review and discussion.
Yes.
Oh man.
But yeah,
I'm not gonna stop doing it.
if
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
did
do
count, do you, girl. If I do count the books that I read to Hunter, I definitely read over 300 books. But that's
Hey, it's still reading.
yeah.
Saturdays. Oh, that's a really good idea. Just pick one day out of the week. Take a half hour for you. I need to do that with social media just because otherwise I'm 3 weeks behind, and then Shannon, Nicole, and Alicia get like 45 updates, and you're like, there
That
goes
happened
Shannon.
yesterday. It was like 45 notifications. I'm like, what the hell happened? And it's all Jen.
Jen liked all your stuff for the last month.
I know I don't have to like everything too, but I don't know. I feel weird if I don't like, if I let it go by. I don't know. Just don't judge me if I miss one, okay? I try.
I love it. I literally was like, what did I post that blew up? Because I got 45 likes.
I know. Have I gone viral? No, it's just Jen checking social media.
Oh, they do need the snuggles. Oh, hold on. Yeah. All right. I'm glad because sometimes I feel really bad and I feel like reaching out individually to you and being like, super sorry. Haven't been on in 3 weeks. Here we go. Oh. All right, so resting Scrooge face. There's not really a whole lot to talk about, but I thought it was hella cute. Second chance romance, essentially, between these two people,
Nola.
Caleb and Nola. Or
can I just say how much I hate
resting
that?
Scrooge face.
Her name's Nola. I kept on thinking of New Orleans. Please stop.
New Orleans.
Nola.
I kept thinking Nolan, and that she just forgot the N, but
I was like, what is that short for, please?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if she named her Noelle, it'd be a little too obnoxious because it's a Christmas book.
True. I never thought about that, but that is particularly probably accurate. But I honestly called it fairly early on when it was the comment about, well, why'd you go to Chicago or something like that? And I was like, probably Burton or the grandma, Boston. And then it turns out that they were the ones behind it, and I was like, that's so cute.
And that they went on a date together.
I was hoping that they would get together because they were.
I was like, their story is what I care about. I don't give a shit about the other two. Like,
I like them.
You need the like older people. I want the older people to find love again.
Maybe she'll do another novella, and then it'll be the two of them. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a full story. No, that might be too much. I do like the shorter ones.
I feel like it was like towing the line between way too short. And
you can't have it both ways, okay, Alicia? You always tell me that she's way too long. Now she's way too short.
we need like 100 pages. Like
the
narrators are so bad.
Oh yeah.
If she actually established the characters and everything and actually made a sex scene, it probably would have been, long enough.
Yeah.
I just felt like they were very surface level.
Exactly.
It was a short story.
Level.
She didn't call it a novella. She didn't call it a novel. It was a short story. You were in, you were out, you were good to go.
I did appreciate it being
that.
Am I going to remember anything about this in 2 months? No.
I'll remember all of it.
Liz does bring up maybe she was named after New Orleans. So maybe that's why she's named Nola.
And every time I kept on reading it, I was like, New Orleans? Like,
I know, Nola.
Nola. I'm like, stop.
Not once. Again, this is me just being like, I'm along for the ride. You just tell me how everything's going. They're happy? Cool. I'm happy too.
I just don't think her writing's
great.
So.
What'd you say, Alicia?
I just don't think her writing's for me.
And that's okay.
Everything that I've read has just been okay. Like, from her.
Yeah.
And that's fine. It's just, I think she seems lovely. Her and me and her books don't seem to click. And that's okay.
I like that it was that they were writing letters back and forth. I thought that was super cute.
I did think that
I love
was
a good
really
epistolary novel or short story or whatever you want to call
it. We need to bring that back in the books, I feel like.
Writing letters?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a good trope. I enjoy it. That's like the one thing that I did like about this book.
Yeah, the letters part was the best part.
But I was looking for, I don't know what I was looking for. It just seemed like I didn't hate it. It was just like I said, very surface level.
It was fine.
Yeah, it's a short story. It was fine. Yeah, it was fine.
It was fine. Like, there was nothing to hate about it, or like I was just like, but I don't care either. Like, I'm just like, it was fine.
I didn't feel I didn't feel emotionally invested, and that's correct. Yeah, like when I'm like, you want to like root for the characters and you want them together, I didn't care either way if they ended up together or not.
I kind of felt like they were both toddlers.
Did we read the same book?
Honestly,
I feel like this always happens. I'm just going to stop like selecting books that by authors I like, because I'm just like, Carrie Maniscalco, Meghan Quinn. Like,
I don't hate all Carrie Maniscalcos. Let me be clear. There's just certain ones I don't like.
All of them you haven't liked.
I had a couple problems with the last one, but I gave it 4 stars. Hey, I gave her 4 stars.
What are you going to rate this one, though?
I give it a generous 3.
A generous 3.
Is your comment going to start with off of going, ho, ho, no, you don't need to read this one? So hurtful, guys.
There you go
so
with the Goodreads. Someone put that, and it wasn't me.
Oh.
Someone put that out there with you.
It's not. It's so hard. I'm just gonna have to stop picking the ones I like. This is why I'm also really excited about tackling the TBR, because then there's some books where I can be like, okay, the new Carrie Maniscalco book is coming out. I'm gonna go ahead and read this one. Y'all do you. But if you want to read it with me,
I'll probably read it with you, because I love like your enthusiasm for it. That's like the best part for me. It's like, I don't care about the book, but your enthusiasm is great.
I'm out.
Jen, I love that you love it. I love that you love it.
I do have.
I thought more people were going to like this one. I was just like, oh, you guys didn't feel emotionally invested. Literally, the second I found out that they had like broken up, I was like, oh my God, they need to get back together immediately. Like, they're probably forever soulmate. I don't know. Maybe it's just the hopeful, upbeat part of me that wants it all to be okay.
Maybe. But also, I wanted there to be more groveling. He did not grovel enough for me.
It was nothing. It was, I made a mistake. You made a mistake. Let's get back together.
His actions. Okay, she was a very forgiving human. That's why.
Yeah, she's better than me, honestly. I would excuse me. I asked you to come to wherever she went, and then I find out that you go to Boston.
She went to New York City. Boston and New York City are 2 very different places, by the way.
But his reasoning was very solid, okay? His reasoning was solid. City life was not for him. If he had told her, like, I'm not going with you, she would have stayed there and resented him, and they never would have had their love connection.
How did he find out big city life was not for him? He went to a big city. He could have gone to the big city with her instead of going to a completely different city and like, okay, you know what? It's not for me. Let's move back. And she would have been more understanding. But no, she asked him to come to a big city. You don't know that. You don't know
I do. That's the whole reason the story had to play out the way it did.
She was like, come to this big city with me. Oh, no, absolutely not. And then he goes to another big city.
I want to say in my little town that I grew up in. Like, what?
He never wanted to
Okay, but then why did you go to Boston?
Because they were already broken up at that point.
But it's too little too late. And like their fake argument in the freaking cafe or whatever it was, I was like, come on, really?
That was hilarious. Very strong.
I would have been pissed. I was like, I don't want to. I don't know. I'm gonna die in this town. Blah blah blah. And then I find out you go to another city. Absolutely not.
I would be like, okay, that means you never even cared, because you would have come with me if you cared.
Right,
No.
exactly. It's just like,
Ugh,
maybe
you
I'll
guys aren't
try it
getting
out. I'll try it out, go to the city that she wanted to go to, and then like, oh, it's not for me. Let's talk about moving back. Like, okay, yeah, absolutely, let's do that. Yeah, instead,
Well, then
no,
what
that's
happens when she doesn't want to
absolutely not.
leave and he wants to go back? They break up already. What happens if he goes there and he stays there because she wants to stay and he sees how happy he is, and then she resents him, and then they're in a relationship for 50 years, and then they hate each other for
There was
the
way
rest
too
of their
many
lives?
plot conveniences for me. Oh, I know you wanted to come back here, but I'm missing small town life. Like it was like an outline of a freaking Hallmark movie.
I thought I'm the
It
one that
literally
hates
could have,
Hallmark
like,
movies. And I love this.
oh, I
Come
like
on.
Hallmark. I like Hallmark movies. That's not the issue.
No,
He could have went to the city, like, he could have been like, oh, it's not for me. They could have broken up. She could have went together with someone else, and literally the entire book could have happened the same way. It could still be a second chance romance. I don't understand, but okay, that's fine. Like I said,
and then all of a
she's better
sudden
than me.
they
She's more forgiving than
decided
me.
to bury
It
their
would've been a
hatchet
whole lot more
because they fell
groveling.
in some paint.
You guys just
Okay.
need to be along for the ride. Okay, you need to stop looking for like extra stuff out of it. Just be happy to be in the world for like an hour tops.
No, I
It was
love
literally
Hallmark
like an
movies.
hour and a
I
half.
honestly do, but like I'd much rather watch it than read one. I don't know.
I don't know. See,
don't care
reading it
either.
bothers me. Well, okay, so watching it and listening to it bothered me because I think that's when I started picking up on like the really just irritating parts of it. But when I was reading it myself, I was just like, "Oh, this is cute." So I think I'm the opposite, Alicia.
I mainly do audio, so I think that affects my feeling on a lot of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed that audio really can make or break a review.
Like
not really.
That's
I can listen.
I can listen
to Siri read something to me, and she has the most terrible voice ever, and I could say like, "Oh yeah, this book is really good." And if it's good, like with Siri reading it to me,
yeah,
then it's real.
I also think my taste in romance. I was talking about this with Charles. Like my taste in romances has shifted.
Oh.
Like I'm not saying any of the books are bad. I'm just saying that it doesn't work for me anymore.
It's an experience, yeah. I did like that it ended with a little Christmas song.
It can be its own experience.
And then you listen and read Beverly Jenkins, and you're like, why do I even bother reading anything else sometimes?
Why do I even?
I'm really nervous though that because you both love Beverly Jenkins that I'm gonna read it and being like, all right.
Oh my god, I love Beverly Jenkins.
I know that's a real concern for me now that I'm not gonna love it like you guys do.
You could not like it, but don't tell me.
I'll just tell you too. And then watch you like scream at me for the next 2 hours and like, how dare you, Jen?
That's okay. I mean, everybody like we're having this discussion right now. Everybody like has different opinions on books, and everyone's entitled to their wrong opinion. It's totally fine.
So your opinions are wrong, and then for me, and then my opinion is wrong for you. All right. So everyone has a wrong opinion, and everyone's right.
And we do like a lot of the same books. You have to admit, we just veer off when it comes to romances. That's all. That's okay.
If you come back here saying that you do not like Beverly Jenkins, your opinion is wrong. But thank you.
Yes, I'm with Nicole on this one.
I mean, I don't know. I've never read her before, so I'm just saying the possibility is there.
You've never read her, considering that you like historical romance.
Historical, yeah. I think you will like really like it.
Yeah,
I know.
But it's not like Regency or Victorian historical. It's like American, like historical American historical. You know, so it's gonna be a different feel. It's not gonna be like, oh, I
hate American history. It's the worst. That's why I look at the English. They seem like they have it.
It's the worst. It's really not all that better, but
I just remember bawling my eyes out the first time I read Indigo. I was like, it's so good.
Well, I hope we don't put anyone in a book slump, because I know that you said you had a hard time reading afterwards. So
it wasn't a bad slump. It was like but nothing was Beverly Jenkins. So it was just like I wanted to read more Beverly Jenkins.
Right.
Well, this is why
It's
we've
in a book
opened up
clump
book
where
club.
it's like you cannot read anything else other than Beverly Jenkins.
I want to continue. I haven't read Vivid yet after Indigo. I
have enough
I
little
don't
sprinkled
think-
in there.
I don't think she puts too much. It could be a preference. Like I don't think she puts too much like his history in her historicals.
I like
it's
that
just-
you have
but
a feeling like
it's also interesting historical facts, like and stuff that you don't really learn in the public school system.
yeah. Like I know in Indigo she talks a lot about the Underground Railroad specifically.
Yeah.
And different forms of the Underground Railroad.
I don't know if I had that in the description box, but yeah, that's coming up in February. I don't know what date.
February 7th. I just checked the date to write it in my calendar so I didn't forget.
February 7th then. And then
I'm
the
so
21st
excited.
is going to be something sing.
I haven't read it since like 2018. I'm excited.
I can't find the book.
Indigo?
I own it, though. No, the
I
one
want
that
to
we're
find the
doing the next
Quincy
one.
cover for Indigo.
You want to do what?
I want to find like the more romancy cover because I have the one with the flowers on it.
Cool.
Yeah. It was. I actually like yelled when I found it in a Goodwill. It was pretty fantastic. Oh, I read it in 2019.
Did we? I think that was our first buddy read between you and me. Was Indigo? I think it might have.
That's a valid
I can't remember.
list. That people mistake the wrong facts.
You might learn something, Liz. That's all I'm going to say.
Liz is like the smartest one from history. She knows all the things.
I'm just saying, you might learn something.
But I like that about Beverly Jenkins' work is I feel like I learn, like you said, I feel like I learn more than I learned in the freaking public school system.
For sure. Yep.
But yeah, that's next year. Speaking of next year, our next does anyone else have anything they want to say about Rest in Scrooge Face? I feel like we were kind of
very mid
on about it. Well, I hope
like you said, it's not long,
not
so it's really not much to talk about.
No.
So next year, our first live stream is going to be on Wednesday, January 10th at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. And for those of us in Arizona and the Mountain Standard Times, it'll be 6 p.m. So if y'all want to take a screenshot, perfect. Great. Yeah. So this one, I don't think I have the live streams created for this one yet. I'm working on it. I have the thumbnails ready to go, but also I've heard through the grapevine that we all want to do different photos. I don't know if you were aware of that, Nicole, but so we're trying to spice up the
When you
say
photos. We all, you mean you two, but that's fine.
I was including you in it, so I can still continue to use the photo you gave me, or if you want to take a new one, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
I can't remember which photo I gave you.
You gave me one where you're kind of looking off to the side, which makes it a little bit hard because I have to position you in the right way so it doesn't look weird. But I also need to try and find the one.
Just like a running joke. Like, what's Nicole looking at now?
You just don't want to take another photo, do you?
No, absolutely not.
Mostly now, probably Hunter and the doggos.
I'll just hijack
all
your
my
phone.
Photos are literally Hunter.
Grab Snapchat. We'll have a whole little concert moment. It'll be great and epic. I'll give you cat ears all year long.
I love cat ears. That's the only thing about cats that I like. Cat ears.
They're so soft. Brady Bunch. I will tell you guys. So for tackling the TBR, I don't really have a photo for anything. So there's just our faces. So
yeah, we don't have. I need to create the Premiere link for the interview with PL Stewart the first week of February.
Yep, I already
I haven't
got
done that yet either.
Oh, I don't have that thumbnail yet. I've got the first 2 of the year though, the Tacman TBR, the Bookish Academy Awards. I had the off week, I had the on week. I just have to create the event. I have to create this scheduled post. Should create a post-it note so I don't forget that Instagram needs me to manually post them because Facebook does it for me on my own. All good things. But yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for our photos so we can see what we want to do. And we'll kind of go from there. But I think that's it for this year, guys. It's been a good one. It's been a pleasure with all of you. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season. Thank you, co-host, for joining me today. For everyone in the comments, I appreciate each and every one of you. For everyone later, you're all amazing. Don't forget to like the video. I think I finally figured it all out. So we're just going to call it a day because I haven't had dinner yet and I'm hungry. So yeah.
Me neither.
You got to eat then too. Everyone's got to eat. Oh, people are a thing. Yeah, we did. We had a crazy year. All been good.
It's been a lot.
Merry Christmas.
Mostly good stuff, but it's been a lot. It's been a lot.
It is.
Here's to the year of Jen hosting book club. Round of applause for Jen and all of her hard work. I'm gonna go ahead and do it
because Nicole did not tell me how much work was involved with it. The times where you're like, "Are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure?" And I'm like, "It can't be that hard. You post a few things, you pick a few things.
My
so
favorite
much
was
harder." Then she lets it on. Okay, everyone needs to be aware of what Nicole did. So
my favorite was the first time you did it.
Oh
you made me get on with you an hour ahead of time because you were so nervous.
Yeah, because I didn't know how many problems I was going to have. And I think that was, honestly, the day that Nicole, you were in the hospital giving birth. And
yeah,
just before that live stream, your sister sent me something that said, say a prayer. Nicole's going into an emergency C-section. And I heard emergency and I was like, oh my God,
she was messaging me panicking. I'm like, everything will be okay, I promise.
Literal terror in my brain. And then you text me like midway through, you're like, everything's great and fine. I was like, it was an emergency. Are you sure? So yeah. I don't know anything medical.
They emergently ripped him out of my body.
He didn't want to come out.
But didn't you tell me, you educated me, Nicole, that every C-section is an emergency one because they gotta go. Unless you plan it,
they
right?
have scheduled. Yeah, they have scheduled C-sections, which aren't as frantic as emergency C-sections, obviously.
The ones that I panic over.
Yeah. Yeah. The emergency one, it's like, yes, there is something that's going either wrong or there's something, up with the baby and they need to get them out quickly. So yeah,
ultimate fear of my life.
They don't have any regard over the mother's body. Let's just put it that way.
Oh no.
My mom's organs have not been the same since me. It's my fault.
It's your fault.
It's not.
And she will remind
Plus
you.
the 2 days of labor before they did the emergency C-section.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You only have 1 day.
36 hours.
Yeah.
I was in labor for 36 hours, yeah.
That was rough. Well, congratulations on becoming a mom. That's wonderful. Alicia, I think you got a boyfriend this year. Hallelujah. Not hallelujah. That sounds so mean. Congratulations to you. You're way ahead of me. Okay, you got a baby and a man. You got a man. I got cats. Okay, that's all.
We're not rushing into things yet.
Awesome for Alicia co-hosting. Thanks for taking over when Nicole was gone. So round of applause for Alicia and for all the amazing things that you have done. First year mom, Nicole. Yep. Everyone. Now we're just doing it all. I like this. Who else wants to say one?
I still can't get over how many some people I got to interview this year. It was crazy.
Yeah. That's what I was literally thinking. I'm like, oh my God, why am I talking about you having a boyfriend when you started your freaking channel? Like, congratulations for you doing that. God, such a dumbass. Congratulations on your channel, Alicia. Okay, you know what? I'm jealous, all right? I would love to have a significant other of any.
I'll gladly give you him some days when he drives me up a freaking wall.
Well, Jen,
I'm trying to talk shit on his birthday
someday when you go out with somebody. You have to actually go out with people.
Yes. I have to leave the house and it's cold right now.
Yes.
That seems like a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
I told him I hibernate in the winter. I don't really leave the house in the winter.
I know, that's the hard part. I don't like the cold. And then in our summer, it's too hot. So I've got like a very small window of being like, love me.
Yes, as Pat said, congratulations all around. I just wanted to do, that special shout out and thank you to Jen and Alicia for keeping my channel going when I couldn't. I just could not be bothered.
You still have, I think, still made it, at least in the comments to every live. You've kind of popped in just to say hi, even if you haven't read it. So you still kept up with it, just not quite the same. But that's okay.
Yeah. My goal next year is to, now that I've kind of figured out this whole having a baby thing, I'm going to try to manage my time a little bit more where, doing more, videos and, being there and all that stuff. So
that means I have to loop you back into book picks, huh? Okay, so starting in March, you're gonna have to come up with one.
Since you're not picking book picks anymore, for real.
No, I'm not. I don't hate your book picks. I
don't know. It feels like I feel like I've been attacked this whole live stream.
No. You just really like certain authors, which is fabulous.
Yeah. True.
But
yeah, and I, for everyone, don't put it in the YouTube comments, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I have a fear of coming back and then someone else making a comment at the end of the video being like, these people are dumb. I just can't do that to myself. Reasons why I'll never make it as a celebrity. I won't be able to let the haters
there
go.
is a feature that you can I forget if it's hide a comment, where the person can still see their comments, but you don't see it. So they can still watch your shit, but you don't. Because I learned that feature. That's great. I had to learn that one.
Yeah.
We might have to rotate book picks. That would be a good fun idea. All the good things. Sorry about that. Clearly, I haven't had alcohol, but I haven't eaten, which also is having the similar effect. So Jen's just a hot mess at this point, and I also drink a lot of tea, so I have to go to the bathroom now.
Hot mess. Emphasis on the hot.
Exactly. You took the words right out of my
mouth. Preferably a British gentleman between the ages of.
Well, I got a Scottish one. He wears kilts to weddings.
That works.
I'll find someone in his family that's
Alicia,
single.
What does it feel like to be God's chosen? With your Scottish man.
But now you know why. Wait, I can't tell you at that wedding how many people walked up to us and were like, "Is it a true kilt?" He's like, "No, there are children here. I have underwear on. There are children here."
There are children here. I don't care about that. Let's show me them kneecaps, sir.
See, this is why I mentioned the boyfriend both other than the book channel. I knew about the kilt at the wedding, okay? There were reasons, all right?
That wedding was fun.
Everyone follow Nicole. Everyone follow Alicia. I'll eventually get some stuff about the new year soon. I had to finish a test for work, so now that that's out of the way, thank you. That's in my pocket, 90%. Woohoo!
And you kicked butt. Woohoo!
Yeah, minus the fact that my internet connection decided to dip out 11 times during this exam. Let me just tell you, the fear of God that. Yeah. The first question I answered, it did that, and my heart immediately sank, because you get one shot where they pay for this test, and I was just like, this is not happening right now.
Shit.
Every other device in my household was fine with the Wi-Fi, was fine with the internet. There was nothing wrong, but no, it had to happen to me. I was already stressed out about this test. Needless to say,
how much is it? How much is it if you have to pay for it yourself?
$295. Didn't want to have to take it again. I would have literally gone in my PJs to my office, which is 5 minutes away, plugged into a computer there and been like, we're doing this.
I would have done the same thing.
I survived it. I was surprised I got a 90, but I didn't have a chance to second guess myself, which, as you can all know me by now, if I second guess myself, it's not good.
You're like, I just have to hurry up and finish this because I don't know how long I'm going to have internet for.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Except for everyone else in the house had internet. I was just like, get off. Maybe you're taking up my speed. But no, there was couldn't tell you what was this. But honestly,
Maybe
I
if
took this
you like
test.
disconnect everything else when you have a test like that, just to be safe.
I'm just gonna go in the office. We're not gonna risk it, guys.
Yeah.
Because at that point, if the office goes out, then I can be like, you're paying for this again because it's not my fault. This time it was
Right.
my fault, despite
Right.
the fact that I speed checked before I took the damn test. It's fine. I was just ready for a real stiff drink by 7:30 a.m. when I finished it because I was supposed to take it yesterday and it was scheduled wrong, and that's fine. Everything worked out. It's in the past.
You passed.
We're just gonna go and read something else. Who knows what? But yes, we all made it.
We all made it.
Hold on. There's comments that I missed. Hold on. Oh, not in the tradition.
Yeah, not in the tradition. No, he would, but like because there were so many kids, like my friend is one of 9, and he was like, there are too many kids here, and I don't want. No. No.
Thanks. Yeah, it's true. It makes me think of resting Scrooge face when his pants came off. He was just like, they were all the videos about, not videos, all the comments about like parents reaching out to him and he wasn't invited back. He's like, they probably didn't see anything. They were blinded by my white legs. And I was just like,
I feel that
my legs under these are little beacons.
The beacons are lit. Gondor calls for aid.
Accurate.
Hey, Vina. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
We'll have to get you back on a live stream next year.
She did say if we're still going to do Sing Me to Sleep that she would join. The Gabi
that
Burton
one's the one on the 21st. Thank you for reminding me of what that was called. I was like, I'm trying to singing something. I have a beautiful cover of it from.
It's gorgeous. I have the American cover, but they're both beautiful.
No, I have the Fairy Loot coverage.
I can't reach it. It's all the way in the other room.
Here it is. Look at this. It's so pretty.
That one. Yep. They're both really, really gorgeous.
This is why I have a monthly subscription box. I'll have to put that back in a second because I don't want to hurt it.
Don't hurt it.
Oh, what did I miss? Too scary for me. Which book?
Which book might be this one?
It's not. I don't think it's supposed to be scary.
I don't think it's scary.
I don't think so. I think it's like a sirens thing.
It's mermaids.
Words sting, songs kill. Sold. A duty to protect, a desire to kill, an impossible love. There's a love story? I hope they make it. I think
it's supposed to be either a duology or a trilogy. I'm not sure.
Oh, can it just be a standalone? Nicole, when you pick your book club book for March, whatever day, it's going to have to be a standalone. Your one requirement, got to be a standalone.
What are those? I'm just kidding.
Well, Indigo's kind of a standalone, but Vivid's in the same world, but they're
Yeah, a lot of her books are connected, like she mentions other characters, but it's not like
where you
have to read it in a certain order. There's no overarching plot or anything like that. She just mentions other characters from her other books in everything.
Impossible to find standalones because they start out as standalones and then they do well, and then all of a sudden it's just like, let's go ahead and have you do a 3-book series on this.
Something I sent you for Christmas is a standalone.
Hey.
It's a standalone.
Okay. Love it. Oh man. All right. Well, my bladder is saying you need to vacate. So I know I was just like, the need to pee has only gotten stronger. Sorry for the TMI, but here we are. Thank you everyone for a lovely year. I look forward to seeing you all in the new year, and you all have a safe and happy holiday season and a wonderful new year, and we'll see you in 2024. Bye.
Love you all. Bye.